We're live.
Hi there, guys. Oh, someone else is coming in here.
Welcome.
Come in for a landing.
Hi, guys. Today we are going to be doing the Egyptian Cinderella, and we are going to be teaching you some signs for it that we use in the show when we're performing. We want to thank you for joining us here today. And let's start off with a few signs that you can be watching for as we are doing the story. All right, so we will be telling the story, and so some signs. So this to begin with,
Cinderella.
Letter
C, going down her wavy hair.
Wavy, beautiful hair, and it is a name sign. So instead of spelling Cinderella every time, we are going to be doing Cinderella.
All right. And okay, story. We're going to do story. Egypt. Egypt
is like that. And if you move it down, it is an eagle, or for this story, a falcon.
Eagle, falcon, hawk, that kind of bird here.
This is a bird, but this is a very specific bird. It's got the hook nose.
Okay. We're going to have prince and king. Okay, so this is the sign for king. If you take the letter K and do like that,
that's a king.
But in our story, the king is called a Pharaoh. So we're going to use this for Pharaoh.
Because if you do a P, it is prince.
Yes.
So prince.
So we use that too.
Yeah. King, prince.
And if you use the letter Q, it's queen, which we also use.
Queen. Okay. And this is a slave.
I think this means conquered, basically.
Yeah,
so.
but you've got the slave there in chains, so slave.
Slave.
Okay. And
or servant.
Servant. Anytime you draw like this, you're drawing a person, a body in front of you. So you can make somebody, this is serving, server, servant. Okay.
Uncle, we're going to do uncle.
Yep.
Letter U, uncle.
Uncle. And the prince's father is the king or the pharaoh. So father and uncle.
Music. And dance.
And if you take that music and you could put two legs, you can dance. Now you might notice too, we're doing opposite arms. That's because he's left-handed and I am right-handed. Left-handed, right-handed. So just whatever hand you are most comfortable using. This is Mary. Okay.
Marriage, getting married.
And
like
we
that.
have work.
Work.
They're going to be working. The servants and the slaves are working. That'll get us started. All right.
Okay.
So we'll start the story.
Okay. Oh, one side.
Yes.
Since we do this right off the bat, this is who.
Who?
Okay.
Like drawing a little circle around who.
Yeah. So, how many of you know the story of Cinderella? Well, you know what? Almost everybody knows the story of Cinderella, but did you know that there is a different Cinderella story in almost every country and culture in the world?
Even the Native Americans have their own version of Cinderella.
Yes, but the oldest.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
The oldest Cinderella story comes from Egypt.
And it may be true.
Yeah, well, parts of it. But you know what? It does not begin.
It's like starting a car.
Yes, it does not begin in Egypt. It actually begins in Greece, where there is a girl playing down by the seashore when along comes a pirate.
I love that one.
Pirate who sees her and seizes her and carries her away to Egypt and sells her into slavery.
Aww.
Now, she has to work in the fields with the other slaves and the paid servants, and they call her Rhodopis, which means rosy cheeks. And they tease her because she is different. But
how sad.
But
that's really mean.
Yes, it is. Like the stepsisters in Cinderella.
That is true. Yeah.
But she's a very good dancer. And they work in time. They work in time to music. and like a dance, and she is a good dancer.
So dance, 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 work, work, work. Oh, Master, I'm terribly sorry. I was dancing. I got a little carried away. I forgot to work, so I got a little carried away.
That's all right. No matter. I love...
Sorry, real quick here. So a little carried away could be different depending on the context of the story. And this, in my case, I forgot to work is what I'm signing, but I'm saying a little carried away.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. That's all right. I love watching you dance. In fact, I have a little gift for you.
For me? But it's not even my birthday.
Well, think of it as, we do this a lot, maybe. Instead of think of it maybe. Think of it as an early Christmas present, about 400 years early. But you don't have to wait that long to open it. Go ahead.
I'm waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, open. Shoes! Are you certain they're for me?
Oh, I should hope so. Hope. They don't match my eyes. You see, I had your footprints measured to get them just the right size.
So measured?
Yeah.
Oh, but they're wonderful. I can't think of anything I'd rather have, except maybe my freedom.
Yes, well, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and finish my nap so I can start a new one.
So I'm going to go back a little bit. This would be the slave and bondage. Free. I'm breaking out of those. Bondage. Free. Oh, they're beautiful. My shoes are beautiful. And look, one shoe fits one foot. And the other shoe fits the other foot. And I can still dance in them. Ooh. Oh, no. Don't throw mud on them. Oh, now they're all dirty.
The evil stepsisters, only her other workers,
the other slaves.
The other side, they didn't like her getting special treatment, so they threw the mud on her.
Now I'll have to go down to the river and wash them off. Oh! I stepped in hippopotamus dung.
Meanwhile, in the palace, the royal home palace.
That's one way of doing it, or you can do palace.
The prince, that's me, was tending to some very serious business.
Serious.
That's the line, but actually in the show, after I say that, I'm actually playing with a little ball.
That is serious.
Yes, very.
Serious business. Your Majesty, now that your father has passed, you are to become Pharaoh.
Yes, I know that.
The trouble is, a Pharaoh must have a queen. Therefore, you must get married.
Married? No, not that. Anything but that. No.
It's not that bad, I don't think.
But there must be some mistake, royal wise guy.
Man. Royal wise man.
Right.
I'm afraid not. It is written right here in your father's will.
Oh, yes, it's set in stone. Let me see.
You are to be... This is a little different doing it without our props and sets. You are to become... You must get married by your 21st birthday, or else your daffy uncle will become Pharaoh. And we all know that your daffy uncle would not make a good Pharaoh.
No, 21st birthday, but that's only 2 weeks away.
Well then, I suggest you get busy.
Oh, it's tough being a prince. Hey, I know what I'll do. I will summon my pet falcon, because in Egypt, we believe that falcons are messengers from the sun god Horus. Ah, there you are. Listen, I need your help. another sign. Help. I have to find a queen in only 2 weeks, and I don't know who to find. No, I don't think you qualify. You see, Oh, that wasn't much help. Meanwhile, down by the River Nile.
There! I washed my shoe, and now it's all clean. Ooh, I'll just put it over here in the sun to dry. Now, if I can get this shoe looking just as good as that one, they'll be as good as new. This is the one I'm washing. Go get the other one. Oh, no. Get away from my shoe. What does a bird want with the shoe? Oh no. He went into the palace. I can't go in there. I'll just have to wait out here until someone comes out, and then I can ask them about my other shoe, because I only have one. Oh.
And I am again, the prince. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'll never find a maiden who wants to marry a handsome prince and live the rest of her life in a palace, pampered and surrounded by luxury. It's hopeless. Oh, there you are. What have you got there? Oh, yeah, it certainly is magnificent. Where did you find it? No, I can't go along and play with you now. I have too much on my mind. No, run along. Shoe. Yes, that's a pun. I wrote that. Pun. Shoe. Anyway.
Your Majesty, did you find anyone yet?
No, I didn't find anyone. I have lived my whole life here in the palace with servants and slaves and...
Your Majesty, you have new shoes.
Oh, no, I only have one. I mean, they're not mine. It's not mine. It's the Falcon brought it in. But it certainly is magnificent, isn't it?
Yes. The maiden who lost it will be very disappointed.
Oh, a maiden, of course. Now that I look more closely, I can see that it must be a maiden, a very fine maiden indeed. So fine that she should be a queen or something. But back to my problem. How are we going to find me a queen in only 2 weeks?
That's it.
What?
The shoe. That's the answer to your problem.
Oh, come on. I can't marry a shoe.
Not the shoe. The person who owns the shoe.
But we don't even know who that is.
We'll find her. We'll throw a ball.
This is no time to play a game.
Not throw a ball. Throw a ball. A party. A dance. We'll throw a big ball and invite all of the maidens throughout the kingdom to come try on the shoe until we find the one that it fits.
Wow, what a truly original idea. I have never heard of anything like that before. Not even in all the old storybooks. But will it work?
Of course. The shoe was brought by the Falcon. It is a message from the sun god Horus. It was meant to be.
I guess so.
And so they have a ball, and they invite all of the maidens throughout the kingdom to come try on the shoe. But it doesn't fit any of them.
So much for that idea.
Your Majesty, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just enjoying my last few days in the palace before my daffy uncle becomes Pharaoh.
But shouldn't you be out there looking for the owner of the shoe?
I looked already. I danced with all the maidens at the ball, all 743 of them. and the shoe didn't fit any of them.
But did you try looking out there?
Out where?
Out there.
You mean out there, away from the palace and into the city?
Possibly away from the city and into the countryside.
But I'm quarantined.
Aren't we all?
I know.
So there's fresh air out there, and you can go out there where nobody else is.
Can I do that?
You are the prince. You may go wherever you please.
Oh, maybe the royal wise guy is right.
Always.
Maybe I really should get out more often, you know? Hey, it certainly is different out here. This must be fresh air. And I never knew there were so many non-royalty in the world.
Maybe today I'll find someone I can ask about my other shoe.
No!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Your Majesty. Your
Oh, no,
Majesty.
it's my fault.
Your Majesty. Oh,
My fault.
I'm terribly sorry. Please,
Oh, no.
forgive me. Please forgive
hey.
me. Please forgive me.
I dropped my shoe.
No, Your Majesty, that's my shoe.
Oh, no, you're mistaken. It must be mine because I had it in my armpit and it's still there. Oh, what do you know? I guess you're right after all. It's an easy mistake to make because they're so much alike.
Alike? They're identical.
Well, not quite. You see, this one curves that way, and that one curves this way. But, hey, listen, I have to run along. I have to find the person who lost this shoe.
But...
Hey, did you by any chance drop something? Well, what do you know? They fit perfectly.
Of course, they were made for my feet.
Well, then, I guess you must be the one? Look, I know this is
Let's
short.
rewind and try that line again.
You must be the one? Oh. Look, I know this is short notice, but would you like to get married?
Married? I suppose, but... Oh, who would want to marry me?
Good point. I lost my mind for a minute. See you later.
You'd be stuck with me in quarantine.
Uh,
Oh, your Majesty! Oh, but Your Majesty, I'm just a slave.
Oh, no. You were a slave, but we freed the slaves a long time ago.
But this happens a long time ago.
You were a slave, but now you can be a queen.
Huh?
That is, unless you'd rather go on working in the fields. So, which will it be? Would you like to marry me? Would you like to stay a slave?
Tough choice. Well, I guess I'll take what's behind the royal curtain. And so she moved to the palace and became the queen. And the prince, whose name was Amasis,
The second.
became the Pharaoh.
Now, the prince in this story really did live a long time ago, and people say that he really did marry a slave girl. This much we believe is true. As for the rest, who knows?
And that's the story of the Egyptian, the Falcon, the Egyptian, don't make my mistakes, Cinderella. Oh, thank you. All right, we're going to review some of those signs. This one. That's one of my fun ones to do. That's a pirate. What else do we do? What else did you see? We did free.
Slave.
We've got that one.
Servant.
Mary.
Shoe.
Birthday. We talk about on his 21st, that's like a 21 gun salute, 21st birthday. It's arrival day. Birthday. Okay, so birthday. So he has to get married. Uncle.
Home.
Because home is where you eat and where you sleep.
So a king's home is a palace.
Palace.
City, I did that one.
City.
Like buildings,
Okay,
bunch of
so
buildings.
a whole bunch of buildings is a city.
Different. Okay, this is butt if it's small. If you just kind of use the wrist, if you use the arms, it's different.
And they kind of turn away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Turn away. Butt is like right here, just crisscross. Butt, and different.
Find. We use find quite a bit.
Find,
like you're picking up something.
What kind of bird was it? This is just a mime. We don't have our prop with us, so this is just being wings.
It was an eagle bird.
It was an eagle.
Not
Falcon.
an Egypt bird, an eagle bird.
But he lived in Egypt. Cinderella. What else are we forgetting here? I know there's a whole bunch of signs. I'm hoping that you guys.
Oh yeah, I did that
I'm
one.
hoping that you guys learned a lot.
Oh, live.
We did that. Live. Yes. So thank you for joining us today. We will be back next week with more sign language and stories for you. And if you would like all of this week, you wanted to learn more about the Egyptian Cinderella and how we are putting it on stage, you can watch, or actually watch, you can look or watch on Facebook. It's not Facebook. I was wrong. It is Facebook. I learned that this week. Facebook.
It seems to me like you could just do it Facebook.
No, they don't. No. It's Facebook. FB is Facebook. So we are Facebook Live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Western time and 6 p.m. Eastern time.
4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central.
There you go.
I think it's I don't know what it is Hawaiian, but something noon Hawaii, I guess.
Yeah, 3 o'clock minus noon in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yes. And all different kinds of time zones around the world. So anyway, we're Facebook Live on those times. However, anytime you want to watch, you can watch because it's all there on the Facebook page. I'm not erasing it. So thank you guys so much for joining us. And a big thank you to all of the nurses and doctors and healthcare workers who are out there risking your lives, and we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want you to know too that this week we are put 30 years worth of fabric materials that I've been saving is now being transformed from, I was saving it for sets and costumes. It is now becoming masks for all of our
healthcare workers.
For our healthcare workers out there, making you guys masks.
Some colorful masks too.
Yeah, they're going to be awesome. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you next week.
See you later.